Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I made a video. I've got a decent amount of stuff to show, and I will go ahead and get started. At one Goodwill, I randomly spotted this. It was on like a shelf with like sporting equipment. I don't know why, but I found it upside down. It's a Nintendo 64 game, hoping that it's like something pretty decent. Conker's Bad Fur Day would be great, but this is the new Tetris. I've yet to play this. Yeah, $3 for this, not too bad. It was Mario Superstar Baseball for the Gamecube. Need to clean this up a little bit up to the top here. It's not amazing either, but the reason why I got it was a half off day at that particular Goodwill. I wasn't used to going to Goodwills where there's like tags and there's a percentage off. Seeing if I could stop into some game stores to trade off some of my doubles, and most of the game stores I went to, I was really disappointed with what they were going to give me. Most of my doubles were pretty common games, but it ended up being, I traded in like 25 games, which when you think of them as like the common games on PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo and Nintendo, I think I even had some PlayStation 2 games that were in there as well. Seeing 25 games go was a little bit, it made me a little bit nervous, but I went ahead and traded them. But regardless, I wanted to get rid of them. I didn't really want to spend 2 months trying to get rid of it and try to maximize my little bit of extra money I could get out of it. So he gave me $45 for 25 games, which isn't amazing considering the Animal Crossing game. The prices, they were what I paid for, but I mean basically everything was free because they were games that I had. Well, I mean obviously I paid for them at yard sales and stuff at one point, but Blinks 2, he had it marked for $6.99. Again, I just wanted to get some games to add to my collection I didn't have, so I didn't have this. I used the $45 that he gave me to go ahead and get this Blinks 2. Rayman Arena, he had that marked for $3.99. Everything was in pretty nice shape, so I mean I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I'm getting kind of tired of buying used games and they're in really bad shape. Trying to take a sticker off. I think this was about, oh, there the price is. This was $4.99. I have seen this cheaper, but it was in good shape, and I was looking for games that would be good to add to my collection. This is complete. Maximo, Ghost to Glory. That's the. So now I have both of the PlayStation 2 Maximo games. I don't think there was 3 of them. I did not have Killzone, so I went ahead and got that. I forget how much I paid for this. It was actually marked fairly cheaper than what I would expect. I think it was honestly like $2.99 or $3.99. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that. Good price for this Mario game for the Gamecube. He had it marked $6.99. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely get that. I mean, I hardly ever see GameCube games anymore. So I mean, Mario Golf for the GameCube. I think one of the reasons why he had it marked, he had it cheaper, was because I guess based on if it has a manual or not, he would mark it down. And this particular store, he didn't really. He seemed really lazy, and so like this manual was like kind of tucked behind the other papers behind it. So I guess he assumed that there was no manual in it, so he just kind of marked the price down. Went ahead and got this as well. This is much more than the other one, but so Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64, he had it marked for $13.99. This is the most expensive game that I got. So I mean, if I wanted to get all those other ones and this was I didn't really want to just get like one game for like 40 some bucks. So I'm kind of glad I pieced it out and got some of the older games added to my collection, built it up. And then the other game I got, which has kind of taken up a lot of our time because she really likes puzzle games, is Pitch Attack, and I got it for $8.99. So it's really nice shape. One of the nice things about all the games are that nothing was in terrible shape, nothing all that bad. So, all right. So some other games I got that I want to show you. I sold some things on eBay, and they all ended up clearing on PayPal. Just how PayPal works, you have to wait a few days until you get your money. There were things that I already owned that I sold off, didn't need them, and I was going to use that money to buy things that I don't normally see. That was the goal. These three games, I mean, they're not that hard to find. They're more newer games, but they're games I wanted to play. And there was a deal at Best Buy. Best Buy had a deal going on, and I'm kind of upset because these games have reduced in price by about $10 now since about 2 weeks later since I've gotten these. But the deal was buy two get one free, and they had to be about the same price. About $22, $23 for each one of these, which isn't terrible, especially since it was all games that, like, I found at yard sales, just sold them all. First one, again, these are coming from Best Buy. XCOM Enemy Unknown. This game's pretty cool, pretty creepy, kind of like a chess strategy style game. The case was there for Dead Space 3, so this was another game that I got for the buy two get one free. Case is there, but it was not complete, so I mean, I was kind of frustrated by that. But both discs are there. I'm actually on disc 2. I'm almost finished with this game. Somewhat decent, not as good as the first one. The second one, I kind of like that better than this one, but not terrible. It's decent. And then the other game I have yet to play this so far was Borderlands 2. So all three of those games, each one for about $23. Not terrible. I haven't played this yet. These other games, these are games that I probably won't come into contact with, so I went ahead and got them. Got this off of Amazon, I believe, The Last Story, and I got this for $29.99. It was used, I believe, and that's probably as cheap as I'll see this game. I do think it was on GameFly for $24.99, but it was never free shipping, so it's like right around the same price once you factor in like taxes and shipping. But I'm interested in playing this. I think the only thing that's holding me back from playing this is I don't have. It doesn't support Gamecube controllers, and I don't have the other controller. I just have the Wiimote controller, whatever that is. But I got two games that I don't think I may find them one day. But I wanted to get games that I feel like I would play them, and I won't really see them that often. Could be about $12 or $13. It's not terrible. It's the greatest hits version. It's Parasite Eve. I wanted this one to be in good shape, and I bought it under the like new. It was either like new or very good condition for half.com, and Final Fantasy Chronicles comes with Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. Those are two games I've never played before. I thought this was a neat little compilation. I paid about the same price for this as I did with Parasite Eve, about $12. But the one thing I found most disappointing, and this was not discussed, is that when I was opening it up, the whole frickin' thing comes off. It's broken. I mean, the discs are nice, same with this. The person described no scratching on the disc, manuals in there. They forgot to mention that it was greatest hits, which, I mean, that bothers me a little bit that you're not telling me that. But the biggest thing is that it's not like the case is all messed up. I mean, I don't want a game where the case doesn't even fit right. I mean, I could go to Goodwill and buy a double disc CD and replace it, but I shouldn't have to. I should know exactly what I'm getting when I buy stuff online, and I shouldn't have to ask like 5 questions before I decide to bid on something or buy something. It's just, I know that from selling standpoint that you're at the mercy of the buyer, and so the buyer, if there's just something little tiny wrong with it, they can really bash you and make you look really bad for you to sell. That could ruin your opportunity to sell. But I mean, I feel like I should complain about this, because I mean, it's not fair to me to buy something, pay like $12, $13, and then expect it to be in pretty decent shape, and it's not. I mean, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later. Hit the kitty!